Yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Kelvin behind the bench. Salute to everyone out there. Hope y'all blessed and doing well. Big shout out to Rashad, JB, Jermaine. Check out their videos. Like, share, subscribe. Hope you enjoy as we continue to try to grow the channel and move forward. All right. Per request, Rashad in our basketball chat, he said I should round it out and do my favorite top 10 Lakers of all time. I did a top 5. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. So on this video, I'm going to do 10 through 6 to round it out. Top 10, my personal top 10 favorite Lakers, or should I say greatest Lakers. Again, people, this is just my opinion. You don't have to agree or disagree or whatever you want to do. This is just my personal top 10, and that's that. Okay? So let's go. Number 10, it was very close, but I'm going to go with Michael Cooper. At number 10, great, versatile wing defender, played his full career with the Lakers, part of 5 championship teams in the 80s. He was an 8-time All-Defensive Player, 1987 Defensive Player of the Year. He could shoot the three. You can come on the break. You got Magic coming down the middle. You got Worthy on one side. You got Cooper or Byron Scott on the other side. Great finisher, great Laker. Great Laker in the 80s, man. I'm going to go with Michael Cooper at number 10. Number 9, I'm going to go with Wilt Chamberlain. I believe Wilt Chamberlain deserved to be in the top 10. He did enough. He played for the Lakers 5 years. But in that 5 years, he accomplished a lot. They did well. They made it to the finals 4 out of 5 years. They won the championship in 72. The 72 teams considered one of the great teams of all time. The 33-game win streak. During that 5-year period, I believe Wilt Chamberlain led the league in rebounding 4 out of 5 years, or 3 out of 5, one of the two. Now, the years they didn't win the title is because they played some great, great teams, and they lost, but they was very close. 69, the Lakers got to the Game 7. Wilt Chamberlain got injured. The coach didn't put him back in. They lost to the Celtics. 70, they lost to the Knicks, great Knicks team with Clyde Frazier, Willis Reed, Bill Bradley, Dave DeBusschere, stacked Knicks team. 71, they got to the conference finals. Jerry West was injured, and they lost to Milwaukee. And then in 73, his last year, they got to the finals again. They lost to the great Knicks team, but this time the Knicks added Earl the Pearl Monroe, to become even more stacked, littered with Hall of Famers, and they lost that series, but that was his last year. But during that 5 years, that's pretty good. That's a lot of, get to the finals 4 out of 5 years. So he deserved, to me, to be in the top 10. So that's number 9, Wilt Chamberlain. Number 8, I'm going to go with Big Game James Worthy. Played his full career with the Lakers, part of 3 championship teams? Yes, 3, 85, 87, 88. He was small forward / power forward, had one of the quickest first steps in NBA history when he was posting up. He was my personal favorite Laker growing up. He won Finals MVP in 1988 at Game 7 against Detroit, which is a classic series. If you haven't seen that series, go back and watch it. In Game 7, he dropped 36, 16, and 10, I believe. A triple-double, and a great performance in NBA history and Lakers history. He came on that break, that Statue of Liberty dunk, that quick Statue of Liberty dunk, where the goggles, and he always showed up in the big game. So, number 8, I'm going to have James Worthy, Big Game James. Number 7, I'm going to have Shaquille O'Neal. He came in free agency in 96. Three-time Finals MVP. He won an MVP in 2000. Yeah, 2000. Won a scoring title in 2000. That was his best year with the Lakers. Got to the finals and won 3 out of 4 with Kobe Bryant. Shaq is one of the most dominant centers in NBA history, one of the great centers in Lakers history. Played, 8 years with the Lakers? So I believe 7 is a great spot for Shaq. Could have been higher, but sometimes Shaq wasn't motivated. He was lazy and didn't work hard. So, but 7 is a good spot for Shaq. So that's why I have him at. And last spot, number 6, I'm gonna go with George Mikan. George Mikan gets overlooked, but if you're going to include the championships in Minneapolis, you have to include George Mikan. He was the NBA's first superstar, the leader of the first dynasty in NBA history. They won 5 championships, led the league in scoring 3 times, All-Star 4 or 5 times, I think 4 times. George Mikan was inspiration to Bill Russell. That's who Bill Russell looked up to, and they gave him the vision to go on to be great with the Celtics. So George Mikan gets overlooked a lot, but you have to include him. 5 championships, he got to be in the mix. So I believe 6 is a good spot for George Mikan. Now there's some other great Lakers. I was close to putting in the top 10. Pau Gasol. I was close to putting him at 10. Pau Gasol, the trade to get him. It was very important. It changed Lakers history because Kobe had to have him as that second guy, the sidekick to win. But I decided to go with Michael Cooper because he had a longer tenure and won more titles. But you could put him in the top 10. You got Norm Nixon. You got Gail Goodrich. You got Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, A.C. Green, Byron Scott. A lot of great Lakers have played a long time. I know some of y'all going to ask about LeBron James. LeBron James, his stint with the Lakers, if you're going to be honest about it, has been a failure. There's been other Lakers that's played longer and has accomplished more. LeBron wouldn't be in my top 15. Maybe not even, I don't know, maybe the back half of the top 20. Like one bubble title with the Lakers in 5, 6 years he's been with the Lakers. That's not enough. You got these men who's played 8, 9, 10 years, multiple championships. They've done more, and they deserve to be ahead of LeBron. And I'm not, even though I don't like to do, I'm just giving a honest breakdown. He doesn't deserve to be there. You talking about a guy, his first year with the Lakers, they missed the playoffs. The second year, they won a bubble. The next year, they lost in the first round. The year after that, they formed a super team and didn't even make the playoffs. And then last year, they got swept in the conference finals. And if you're going to be honest about it, they only made the conference finals because of the matchups. They played the Memphis team with Ja Morant injured. Steven Adams was out. You played a Warriors team that's undersized with no real center. And then you played Denver and you got swept. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, I know a lot of LeBron fans out there, and I'm not trying to hate, but we have to be honest about it. His tenure with the Lakers has been a failure. For a guy who's colluded and tampered, brought Anthony Davis, his tenure with the Lakers has been a failure. So he does not deserve to be in the top 10. I wouldn't even put him in the top 15. That's just being honest, being truthful about it. So I don't want to go too much into it. I know there's been a lot of talk about LeBron James or whatever being a great Laker. He's not a great Laker. He's just not. So that's just me. That's just my opinion on it. So anyway, that's my top 10 greatest Lakers. And that's that. My name is Kelvin. That's my time, and I'm out.